All right. Shalom, shalom. Just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who we all learned this truth from, and your other brothers out there on the highways and byways, your hopeful elect. Shalom. Hey, just real quick, all you got to do is Google these things, and a lot of it will come right up. It's funny how most people will, there's so much power in these phones to just look things up, but, they rather look up, instead of trying to learn something, they look up, foolery and ratchetness, when most of the answers are right there online, and most people don't take the time to check it out. But look, RFID microchip is a wrist-sized passive radio frequency identification tag used for tracking, identification, and access control. It transmits a unique identification number to a reader without needing internal batteries. Used widely for pets, identification, and increasingly implanted in humans. You see that? For contactless secure access. Right. This thing is coming, man. They're gonna sell it to you as if it's this convenient thing, like it's the new age. The next best thing, pretty much. And you know why it doesn't need it's not gonna need batteries or charging, because your own internal body temperature will keep it charged. There's a reason, another reason why they want it in the right hand or in the forehead is because it's those areas as well that are best for keeping this thing charged. These are passive tags relying on electromagnetic energy from a reader to activate, meaning they have no battery and do not require charging. But there's going to be more to them than what we realize. The technology is far more advanced than what people realize. I want to go into the Bluetooth earpieces, but that might have to be another video. It is much more. It'll blow your mind if you don't know what these Bluetooth earpieces can do. But people say, oh, I'll just take this microchip and I'll just take it out whenever. If I need to eat, I'll just put it in and take it out, and the Lord will forgive me. And it doesn't work that way. It's gonna be partially a mind control type of thing, where once you put this thing in, it's gonna take control of your neurological, like everything about you. You're not gonna want to take it out. It's gonna have you under this spell where you're not gonna want to take it out. Yeah, man. But you can look this stuff up. Similar to a vax, it is injected under the skin. Right. And this used to not. When I used to look this up a few years back, they didn't have this information. So it's just so what do you call it, where oh yeah, people like it's no big deal, oh yeah, the people put it under their skin, it can go under the skin, like really. Like they're trying to make it cool and like it's just some normal thing. And it's not. Between the thumb and the forefinger, right? Because you're going to use it, you're going to put your hand up to these scanners, and that's how people are going to pay for things. While generally safe, potential risks include migration of the chip, infection, or mRNA incompatibility. Right, of course you're going to get an infection. You're not supposed to have anything in your body like that. Anything at all, really. It's going to be like frequencies going back and forth to this thing. That's what these towers are all about. I don't want to say the name because I don't know if it's going to trigger the algorithm, but look at that limitation. They do not track location or GPS. Yes, they will. They're lying to you. They will track you. That's what it's all about. It's all about control. Wake up, man. You got to wake up. There's gonna be some kind of event where people are gonna be in such desperation where nothing's gonna be available for a while, and people are just gonna lose their minds and demand that the government does something. And this is their plan. They're going to bring this out. Okay, if you want things to return to normal, I'm going to need everyone, or we're going to need everyone to take this under their skin. And that's where they're going to get you because most people are going to be in this desperation mode where they're so hungry, or their kids might, haven't eaten. And that's going to get most people right there if they haven't already volunteered, because most people are so ingrained in this world and this so-called matrix that they're just gonna run up and go get it. You see, people have already gotten it out of this, just out of it being convenient. But it's just like, how lazy can you be? Like, really? Like, you can't take a debit card out of your pocket and pay. It's just crazy. Like I'm all about having as little as possible in my pockets, but there just comes a point where like you know something's gonna be against the Most High, and I'm gonna bring that scripture out in a minute. You know, like where does it end? But yeah, it's definitely gonna track. It's gonna have all the information. You won't be able to do anything without it, pretty much. You're good. But those of us who have faith and trust in the Most High Yahweh, we're the only ones that are gonna be able to make it out of this thing. But let me get that. Revelation 13 and 16. Uh, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive an mark in the right hand or in the forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right. Just like uh, just like what I looked up on Google, it talks about how it's going to be between that little patch of skin between the pointer finger and the thumb. That's most likely where it's going to go. Uh, and even though it says right hand or the forehead, you're not supposed to take this thing at all. Like you can't trick the Most High somehow and like, oh, well, I'm going to get it in my left hand. That's not how this is going to work. They're probably going to require it in the right hand. And if you're one of these people that were uh, don't have a right arm, or born I forgot the word, but are missing the limbs, whether you're born that way or as an accident, then that's where it's going to go on the forehead. Like, there's going to be a reason for it. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the BEAST, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Right. There's going to be a patented barcode that goes along. It's like the number. You know how you buy a product, everything has some kind of UPC or some kind of long number that coincides with that product. Well, these microchips are the same way, and of course the first, middle, and last number is a 6. So you can't make this stuff up, man. Anyway, I just want to get more into this another time, but I just needed to make that real quick, man. So let me hold on. Let me try something real quick. Look at that. Look at that. I was gonna look up. So it's already out here on Google. Like, people already know this thing is the mark that the Bible speaks of. It's not a barcode. It's not some kind of tattoo. It's gonna go inside of you. That way, the frequency will control your neurological system. Like, and for those people that drank that juice a few years back, that has something to do with it. I'm convinced of that. Somehow it's gonna work with whatever was in that shit. So it's gonna be up to the Most High whether He allows you to escape these things, because chances are you took that, you're gonna take this thing too. It's gonna go under the skin. That's what the word mark means. Like, back in the, if you look it up, back in the old Greek, the word is charagma, where it means like an incision where you plant something inside underneath the skin, not really on top or some kind of barcode or tattoo or anything like that. But yeah, I'll leave it there, man. That's funny. I forgot. That here it is again. I forgot that you can actually type in Revelation 13 and 16, and that's already there. But yeah, man, this is what it pretty much looks like. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be more advanced by the time this thing is made mandatory, but this is what it looks like right now. And whether it changes looks or not, it will go under the skin. And it will somehow work with frequency. And oh man, I really want to get into this technology that I heard about. But there's mind control, what do you call it? Where they can read your thoughts, and people are like, lately they've been thinking about things, not really talking about it or looking things up, just strictly thinking about it, and something will pop up on their phone. This is the type of stuff that we're at, but I can get more into that at another time. So yeah, all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Hope you're edified. Shalom.